Welcome to day 1 of our 5-day postpartum challenge rebuild. For day 1, we're doing a postnatal Pilates with light dumbbells, so 1 to 3 pounds. They really don't need to be any heavier than that. We're gonna be doing some pulsing. If you don't have light dumbbells, you could also just use filled up water bottles or cans of beans. I will provide modifications if you have diastasis recti or you've just been cleared for postpartum exercise, as well as advanced exercises if you're 6 months postpartum and wanting to take your healing to the next level. If you'd like to track your progress, I have a tracker as well as a mini 5-day journal you can grab from the description box below. If you're committing to the whole challenge, you can let me know by typing "I'm in" the comments below. Also, if you're watching this video when it is first published, I am live in the chat. You can come and say hi and ask any questions. Let's start on all fours. We're going to start mobilizing our spine. On an exhale, you can engage your core. Let's round out. Inhale, look up, moving with your breath. Good, let's come to a neutral spine. We're gonna do a C stretch. So making the shape of a C with your spine, look back towards your tailbone, and then coming back to neutral, switching sides. Good, moving back and forth. Last one. Good, moving into some hip circles. Let's go the other way. Good, back to neutral. We can come up onto our knees. I'm gonna face the front now. I'm gonna put my left leg out to the side. You can put your right leg out and mirror me. Let's take a nice side stretch. Exhale, engage your core to come up, and then we'll squat down into a kneeling squat. Good, if your knee is bothering you, you could place a little blanket or pillow or double up your mat. One more on this side. Good, we can switch to the other side. Big stretch. Kneeling squat. Last one. Good. We come sitting on our knees or cross-legged. Let's take our hands to our ribs and reconnect with our diaphragmatic breath, relaxing your shoulders. Let's take a big inhale in, expanding 360 degrees. And then on an exhale, zipper up, ribs come in and down, but not gripping. Good, continue that breath. If on the exhale you wanted to add a pelvic floor contraction, imagining a blueberry at the opening of your vagina, and on the exhale, lifting it in and up gently. Good, contract. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract. We can think of every move as a core exercise, and we'll be using our 360, our diaphragmatic breath throughout the practice. Let's move to all fours, and we'll take one more of those breaths. Big inhale, exhale, engage, option for a pelvic floor lift. If you have diastasis recti, you can continue that breath, which should be still a great core workout, and dig your knees into the ground on the exhale. If it's safe for you, we can lift into bear hover. So let's inhale, exhale, engage, and just lift up very slightly. Inhale, release down. Continue with your breath. Good, you continue your breath there, or for advanced, you can exhale, lift up, open up to the side, close and down, rotating to the other side. Amazing. If you've got dumbbells or water bottles, you can go ahead and grab those now. Or if you have diastasis recti, you can modify and not use any weights at all. Setting up on all fours again, we're going to lift one leg to the back at the same time as row, and then lower down again. Exhale, lift, engage, lower down. Let's set up on the other side. And exhale, lift. One more. Beautiful. Back to the other side now. This time we're going to lift, arm comes out to the side, and then we can lower. Continuing. Using your core to not sway back and forth. Amazing. Let's take a breath. Setting up on the other side. Lift, side, lower down. Core is strong. Amazing. We can roll down onto our backs now. We'll keep our light dumbbells close by. Let's bring our heels towards our fingertips. We're gonna move into dead bug here for a modification. You can do toe drops here, or dead bug, we're gonna do opposite arm and leg, or for advanced, you can add the weight. So wherever you are, exhale as you extend. Moving with control. Amazing. On an exhale, let's lower down. We're gonna set up for our glute bridge. You can have your weights on your hips or place them to the side. We're gonna raise up, rolling up one vertebra at a time, just until our body is in a straight line, and then we can roll back down again. Good. Exhale, engage your core. Option 2, lift and squeeze your pelvic floor up. Releasing and relaxing down, moving with your breath. Let's come up, pulsing here. Really squeezing your glutes. Feet are dragging up towards your glutes as well. Good, release down. Let's let our legs flop out for a butterfly bridge. And then we're gonna press up in this position, lowering down. Exhale, engage, squeeze, lift, release down. Good, we can plant the soles of our feet on the ground. Again, I'm gonna place my weights down on either side. This time we're gonna move up into a bridge. And from here we can bring our knee up. You can stay doing marches here, or alternatively for advanced, you can go in, point up. We're gonna flex down, point up, and switch sides. One more on either side. Beautiful, let's come down, take a breath. We can roll over on our side to get up, and let's grab a quick sip of water. Let's grab our dumbbells again. Again, if your knees bother you, you can double up your mat or put a little blanket under your knees. We're going to squat down and then pull your elbows behind you, squatting down again. Core is engaged. Last one. Good. Let's bring one leg up in front. We can tuck our back toe. So you can stay here, or for advanced, you can come up to a lunge. We're gonna raise our arms here. Let's pulse 5 times. Flip your palms up, pulse again. Pulse down. Pulse up. Beautiful, release. Let's switch to the other side. Again, you can stay with your knee on the ground, or option to lift your back knee off, pulsing. Flip palms up, palms down, palms up. Beautiful. Release. We can hinge slightly here, palms up behind. We're gonna pulse here, tricep squeezes. Good, release down, we can stretch it out. Gently stretching your tricep, keeping your ribs pulled in, not letting them flare out. Switching sides. Beautiful. Let's clasp our elbows or hands behind us. If your hands are clasped, externally rotating, gently looking up. Release. We can come up onto our knees. Let's take a lunge here. Taking opposite arm as front leg. We can stretch over. Exhale to come up. Flexing your front foot. Hinge, just waking up the back of your leg. Let's switch to the other side. Gentle side stretch. Exhale, coming back up, pressing into your front foot, shifting your weight back. Let's flex now. Gentle hamstring stretch. Good, we can come sitting down onto our glutes. Let's point our toes and we can stretch back and forth. Last time. Good, bringing it back in. You did an amazing job today. Let me know if you finished day 1 in the comments below. And if you wanted to share your journey on Instagram, you can tag me or use the hashtag RebuildPPTV. Also, you can grab your tracker and your 5-day postpartum journal from the description box below, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2.